I think this is AJ Styles' debut Ring of Honor match.
Right now we're set for what possibly could be one of the best matches you're ever going to see in your lifetime, Steve. Low key against the debuting AJ Styles. And this one, believe me, you can live this up to all the hype. This is the match I've been looking most forward to see on this tape tonight. Low key, everybody knows what he's all about. And the fans who aren't too familiar with AJ Styles, boy, are they in for a treat. That's right, the most intense wrestler here in Ring of Honor, low key, against the debuting AJ Styles. And let me tell you something, if you've never seen AJ Styles, you are in for a treat here. This guy is great. Right there, this match is starting off exactly the way Low Key wanted to. Fast and furious, right out of the gate, 110 miles an hour. This guy is pure adrenaline. He is pure oxygen O2 squared. Low Key with a nice tight side headlock on the head of AJ Styles. AJ Styles seems a little bit dazzled right here in the early moments, but let me rest assured, this man did not wind up in the Ring of Honor by accident. AJ Styles is one of the premier wrestlers, not only in the United States, but on the planet. The Low Key, he is going to have his hands full in this one. That's right, Low Key, who's had three Match of the Year candidates already here in Ring of Honor. He's in there against AJ Styles, a guy that's very well traveled already in the year 2002. The man has been to England, Australia, Ireland, the United States, is a member of NWA Wildside, is the top wrestler there in the NWA Wildside. This guy's here in Ring of Honor to prove a point. He wants to defeat Low Key, because right now, Low Key is the man. Low Key is having great matches, and could this be another great match we have in store? When you talk about a great match, right there you're seeing it. What you're seeing right there is a great lockup, a nice test of strength in the middle of the ring, and I have to give the advantage to AJ Styles when it comes to strength. Low Key is not a slouch, but AJ Styles has the height advantage, about 5 or 6 inches on Low Key, but what Low Key makes up for it, inside he makes up for it is speed and agility. Well-versed in the martial arts, well-versed in submissions. I don't think AJ Styles has a wide array of submission holds as Low Key, and that could be a pivotal point. Right there, both men exchanging nice stiff kicks in the middle of the ring. I gotta give the edge to Low Key when it comes to those kicks. Those things can knock down a barn door. That's right. Trying to talk to Low Key before the match. This guy is just major league intense. This guy is a thinking man's wrestler. He's not only thinking about the move now, he's thinking about a move 10 minutes from now. Low Key is a thinking man's wrestler. He's thinking about what AJ Styles wants to do. Now, he's thinking about what AJ Styles wants to do tomorrow. This guy, Low Key, is a thinker. We're thinking about thinking. Low Key's got to start thinking of how to get this match over with, because the longer AJ Styles stays in the middle of that ring, the more the threat he is. In the middle of that ring, I think AJ Styles has the advantage. When you start going up in the air, that's the advantage for Low Key. And talk about an advantage. Low Key's got that left arm locked up, and right there, AJ Styles rolls out of it. A nice reverse bridge into a front face lock. He's on top of Low Key. I'll tell you what, Steve, if you would have asked me 10 minutes ago if I thought this match would be this even, I would have said, hell no. I would have thought Low Key would have more distinct advantage, but AJ Styles is living up to the hype and more than that.
And you know what? Look at Low Key's face. He's not surprised. He knows that AJ Styles didn't come to play. He's reversing the reversals. I mean, this is what pro wrestling is supposed to be like. It's not sports entertainment, damn it. It's professional wrestling. These guys aren't ballet dancers. These guys are fighters, and that's what I love about Ring of Honor.
Look right there, perfect example. AJ Styles has Low Key in a reverse chin lock, and what did Low Key do? He didn't lay on his back. He breached out of it, therefore the referee does not administer a 3 count. Low Key is the master at keeping his back off the mat. I have never seen Low Key on the mat for very long, and that's one of his strengths. AJ Styles right now on top of Low Key seems to have the match going his way, and I'll tell you what, the longer he's in the ring with Low Key, the more frustrated he's going to get over the fact that he cannot pin Low Key's shoulders to the mat.
That's right. And think about it. Low Key does not like to be pinned. This man passed out. He didn't tap out. He didn't get pinned. He passed out with American Dragon in what I consider probably one of the greatest matches in not just Ring of Honor history, but pro wrestling history. Low Key is a man that does not say quit. This man just keeps going. 110%, whether it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes into the ring.
Well, right there, you saw a brilliant maneuver. Both men were locked up in the middle of the ring with headlocks on each other. A nice tie-up. But what did Low Key do? He created enough distance in between the two of them, but not too much, as to where his kicks wouldn't reach. And what he did was he started wearing down the midsection of AJ Styles. And when you chop down the middle of the tree, the top of it isn't far behind.
That's right. And you see AJ Styles is trying to take Low Key down. Low Key is stuck. Oh, my God.
Hey, Steve, he got him in the nose. traded with when it comes to... Oh! Low Key just kicked him in the back of the head, and that's where the kick to the forehead worked. AJ Styles a little rattled, went for a single leg. Low Key just pretty much ducked out of the way and then threw a kick to the back of the head, knocking AJ Styles almost senseless. But right now, Low Key is in the middle of the ring, and AJ Styles is on his back. Low Key might be taking a little too much time here. When you have an opponent the caliber of AJ Styles, you get the job done. Right there, AJ Styles nicked up with a nice, beautiful Frankensteiner type maneuver, went for an overhead spin kick, and met Low Key in the middle of the ring with a nice, strong lariat. A 2 count there by AJ Styles. And you know what's weighing on the mind of Low Key right now? That Christopher Daniels still is disrespecting Low Key. Christopher Daniels has announced that he won't get in the ring with Low Key until the Ring of Honor title is on the line. What does that mean, Donnie B? What that means is Low Key went into this match with 2 disadvantages. Number 1, the mindset of Chris Daniels in the back of his mind. And number 2, the reputation and the skills that AJ Styles brings to the table. When you have all that weighing on your mind as a wrestler in the Ring of Honor, you cannot go into the ring with a clear head. And if you don't go into the ring with a clear head, you will be on the losing end of the stick, my friend. And if you want to know more of what I'm talking about, you got to get on the web at ROHWrestling.com. Or you can find out videos of 2 other Ring of Honor tapes at RFvideo.com. And there's also 4,500 other great wrestling tapes that you can find from RF Video. You go on the web, RFvideo.com. Oh my God, I followed out 4,500 tapes. I'll tell you what, AJ Styles might be out long enough to watch all those tapes. That's right, got his head removed by Low Key in the middle of that ring. And Low Key once again is proving why no one on earth, maybe no one in the galaxy, wants to stand toe-to-toe with one of those kicks. That's right. AJ Styles at AJ Styles at the end of this match may want to call 215-891-9404 and see which move exactly knocked him out. Well, if he gets hit with another one of those kicks at 8215, it's 911 he's going to be calling because he's going to be carried out of here in a stretcher. Forget that. You're kidding me. Low Key. Low Key just chopped the Jesus right out of AJ Styles. I'll tell you what, that was like a chainsaw through butter. Low Key just chopped right into the middle of AJ Styles' chest, and that chest is starting to swell up. But right now, AJ Styles is taking a breather in the middle of the ring, and it's Low Key, much to my surprise, who's outside the ring taking a breather. Low Key kind of fell and may have landed on his head. Oh, big kick. Thank you, Low Key. Can I have another? That's complimentary. AJ Styles, a nice kick to the face, and a nice kick underneath the chin that sends, for the first time probably in his career, Low Key flying into the guardrails. Savant kick from the pearly gates right from AJ Styles. You know, one thing we haven't talked about during the course of this matchup is, I don't know if you're familiar with this or not, Steve, but the name Low Key, that means Beelzebub. That means Bartleby. That's a term from the Bible. That means demon. And for those of you who don't know it, AJ Styles is a born-again Christian. When you talk about oil and water, what were they thinking of when they put AJ Styles in the ring with Low Key? Well, see, I have this other good sources that both the booker and the owner of Ring of Honor are Jewish, so they didn't know what was going on here. This is a match of biblical proportions. Let's get back to the action. AJ Styles in the middle of the ring with a freak up. AJ Styles takes control of Low Key. And would you believe Mike Keeter is a Scientologist? I believe a lot of things. I believe whether or not the sun's going to go tomorrow. I believe whether or not when it rains if the sidewalk gets wet. But I'm not going to believe Mike Keeter is into Scientology. But I will believe that rolling soul butt face kick that AJ Styles just got hit with. Oh my God, AJ Styles is playing right now. Oh! Mafia kick just knocked some teeth out. Brooklyn Boot got Yakuza kick, Mafia kick, whatever you want to call it. I call it pain for AJ Styles. And AJ Styles got some kicks from here to Toledo while Low Key just did in the middle of that ring. Low Key is P-I-S-S-E-D. If I was AJ Styles, I'd be praying for the double ring right now. Speaking of more about his background, I think he should do a lot more than praying, because knowing him, somebody might answer. But if he's going to do some praying, he better start right now, because Low Key's rolling him back in the middle of the ring. This match is going pretty much exactly what Low Key hoped for. He's wearing him down with those stiff kicks. He's got a little action outside the ring, and now Low Key has him just about softened up, so he can maybe hit one of those submission moves. Maybe an arm. Is he going to hit? Oh no, he's not going to hit the key crusher outside. A lot of hatred on that man if he tries to not only end his career, he might end his life if he hits that. Dumped it back in. Oh my goodness, he's got a variation of the Dragon Sleeper. Look how he's pulling. The rib muscle, the rib of AJ Styles are actually coming out. That's technically a wear down move, because as you know, you cannot apply a move in the middle of the ropes like
men that fit the criteria of Ring of Honor. And right there, what fit the criteria was that roll through. Low-key with a nice throw with that dragon sleeper. But look how AJ Styles is holding on so that Low-key cannot extend. Turns it back in. Sure, the secret there was that he didn't give Low-key enough leverage. He didn't give the space necessary for AJ to bridge his own body to escape that hole. But what did it wind up doing? It wound up Low-key forcing him into the ring. Nice sunset back into the back flip, right to the reverse DDT, and Low-key is down. Unbelievable! But Low-key turned over to his chest. This could be it. Peter in position. No! Peter seemed to be a little effort with that 3 count. I don't know if AJ took a little too much time reaching the 3. I could have sworn AJ Styles just said curse word. That's impossible. Unbelievable action. Once again, WB, Low-key is showing why he is having matches of the year. Not just with Christopher Daniels and American Dragon, and then also 3-way we saw at the first Ring of Honor show. But this match here with AJ Styles is another candidate for match of the year. Oh, unbelievable into the powerbomb. Well, I don't know what it is, Carino. Every time wait a second, is that it? Every time I see Low-key in the Ring of Honor, there's something about this combination that makes these matches match of the year candidates. And talk about a match of the year candidate. Low-key just scored a pinfall victory on AJ Styles. But myself, I don't really think that was fair. I don't think that was on the up and up. There was something controversial about that. It looked to me as if AJ had it. No, Mike Keener only counted 2. He looked like 30. This match is continuing. Like that, this match is continuing. Because I'm having fun. Unbelievable kick to the chest. Well, that's good because for a minute there, I thought I saw a 3 count. If I think I thought what I thought I saw, and Mike Keener, I would first man. Jeez! Low-key is giving it a Jesus God! Stop kicking him! God's sake, he's almost dead. It must say Spalding on the body somewhere of AJ Styles. Low-key is beating his shit like a bad habit. Oh my goodness! I don't think they're going to church together tomorrow. I'll tell you what, I have never seen a man get beat down in the last couple seconds like I had AJ Styles. You would have thought AJ Styles was made of rubber the way he was bouncing all over that ring. The Low-key mighty tough. Oh my goodness, the toughness of AJ Styles. He just took, what, 13, 15 kicks from Low-key. That would have taken the level down. AJ Styles just keeps kicking it out. 13, 14, if it's more than 1, that's a lot for Low-key. If you get hit with one of those, it's like getting hit with a bazooka shell. I tell you what, Low-key will kick your head off. And talking about taking your head off, that reverse knife edge just barely did that to AJ Styles. Nice up and over by Low-key, hooks in that double back. Oh, Tiger suplex! Nice another 2 count. Unbelievable! AJ Styles has more than held his own this one, and Low-key's fast start getting frustrated. This is the point of the match when whatever was on your mind earlier in the day, this is when it starts to creep in. This is when the stuff about Chris Daniels will start to come and haunt Low-key. He will start doubting himself, and that's when AJ Styles will do exactly what he did and hit a stiff lariat saying, "Thank you, Low-key. Remember who you're in the ring with." And knowing Chris Daniels the way I do, I've known this man for 5 years. Me and him go up and down the road together. I know he's watching the monitor right now, laughing at Low-key, because he doesn't respect Low-key. He doesn't respect Low-key or American Dragon. Nice, beautiful reverse back bridge suplex. And AJ Styles, this is what he's known for. He strings together combinations of suplexes, small variations, one at a time, and he's the man. I have never seen anybody string together suplexes and back bridges like AJ Styles. He is a master of inventing and stringing together combinations of suplexes, not just regular ones. German, Tiger, any variation. AJ Styles knows it. He knows how to do it. He knows how to get out of it. And that was one thing Low-key might not have remembered. But what he will remember is this front chancery here by AJ Styles, who looks to be wearing down Low-key. And like I said earlier before, Low-key is a finely tuned athlete. It takes a lot of maneuvering, a lot of positioning by the opponent of Low-key to get him where he wants him. Right there was a cardinal mistake by AJ Styles. He took too long. Low-key capitalized it, just like I was saying before. He waited, he picked his shot, bang. That was the shot, dropped AJ Styles on his head with a Falcon's arrow.
And both men are going on instinct right now. Low-key, AJ Styles are beat up. Both of them, look at their chest. They're not breathing hard. They're not tired. They're just beat up. These guys can go 30, 45, 60 minutes. Whoever scores a victory here is going to score by the skin of their teeth or by the teeth that AJ Styles has just lost.
I'll tell you what, he's getting his marbles knocked around so much, you know, you're going to nickname him Rocky Balboa tomorrow because you're not going to be able to stand a word he says. I tell you, by 9 a.m. tomorrow, AJ Styles isn't going to remember how to piss straight, let alone walk in a straight line.
That's right. And look, he's got to pull him score victory. And right there, low-key goes for that twisting 450. Both men seem to be a little jarred from that one. I'm not really sure who got the clear-cut advantage, but unless I'm mistaken, that was the first time anyone went to the top rope. And if you notice, low-key waited till he had his opponent down and out. That is the sign of a smart wrestler. Don't do it quick. Don't do it in the middle of the match. Wait till you have them softened up. And right here, AJ Styles has him for that. Oh, my God! Oh, my goodness! I don't know what he just took 6 inches off low-key. That's it! That's it! Good! Oh! Now! He kicked low-key, just kicked out of that! I tell you what, unless AJ Styles had a pound of kryptonite somewhere in his pockets, I don't think he's going to beat low-key. That was unbelievable. Low-key just went from 5'10" to 5'4" and kicked out. AJ Styles is going up top. This could be it. This is it. AJ Styles hits this move. Whatever it is, it's all over. Right there, AJ looked all unsure. He went for that twisting senton back suplex right off the top. I don't know what he calls it, but I call it pain and danger for Low-Key. It's a good thing he got it out of the way. Low-Key seems to be rolling through the corner. Hopefully he'll get his senses together in the next few seconds and get up and continue this match. But I'm looking at this right now, Steve, I'm not sure if either one of these guys has anything left. This is why people order the videos from livevideo.com and go to ROHwrestling.com or call 215-891-9404 to see hard-hitting action of guys like Low-Key and AJ Styles. Unbelievable action! Trading chops, and right there, as soon as he can get it in, Low-Key let loose with one of those big right back brain kicks, and AJ Styles down on the mat, stomach first. He is completely out of it. Low-Key looks to have him like it looks like right now Low-Key is going to try to lock in one of those submission holds. If I was him, that's what I would try to do right now, because the pin attempts don't seem to be working. He might be better off trying a submission. He's going for the key crusher. The key crusher. I may have spoken too soon. Wait, AJ Styles is trying to block it. He has it scouted very well. Oh, a knee, 2 knees. But right now it looks like AJ was maybe setting up for that Styles match. I think he was. Small package. Oh, he got him. He got him. We have a 3 count. We have a 3 count. I'll be honest with you, Steve. That looked a little controversial. I don't know. AJ Styles may have kicked out at 3. But hey, it goes in the record books. Low-Key is now defeated. AJ Styles. Remember that Keeter's on the shoulders down. 1, 2, 3. Low-Key is your winner. But AJ Styles has shown. He showed the people of Philadelphia. He showed the people that order the video came from ROH.com that he deserves a rematch. And I would say that Low-Key is honorable enough to grant him that wish. Well, the referee's word is law here in the Ring of Honor. Or also is more than law. I'm telling you right now, there is something about Low-Key in the Ring of Honor. Each and every time this young man steps into the Ring of Honor ring, he is producing match of the year quality. Each and every match is better than the one previous. This man in Ring of Honor, now that's a combination. When you put them two together, you get match of the year. That's right, and let's show it. The code of honor will not be broken here. 2 honorable men, AJ Styles, Low-Key, in another match of the year candidate here in Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor has finally done something right. After all the shenanigans and chicanery I've had to go through with Low-Key and American Dragon, finally Ring of Honor makes it up to me by bringing in a talent of my caliber. A man who, like myself, has wrestled in Japan. A man who, like myself, lives in California. A man who, like myself, won the Super 8 tournament. A man who, like myself, promoters bring into their promotion to make their promotion seem worldly, seem top-notch. And I'm talking about Donovan Morgan. You see, they bring Donovan Morgan in from the West Coast because they know Donovan Morgan's name means top-notch talent, means quality wrestling, means #1 wrestler. And so tonight, I don't have to go through some 3-way nonsense. I don't have to deal with some round-robin tournament bull. I get to wrestle one-on-one with a man who deserves to be in the ring with me and that's Donovan Morgan. And tonight, Donovan, when I pin your shoulders to the mat, 1, 2, 3, I will prove what I've been saying all along, that I am the top man in Ring of Honor. And that's the gospel, according to the fallen angel.